We're a perfect example of we live in a football world in the United States of America, sports conversation, right? It's anything is football-wise is fodder for discussion, and we are at the forefront of this sort of thing. But we love baseball around here as well. And what's happening, again, in the baseball world, I think we take it for granted. Last night, Shohei Ohtani started a game through 5 no-hit innings, was taken out. They got to get him, keep him ready for the playoffs. And then he hit his 50th home run of the season later in the game. Let me repeat this. A Major League Baseball player who happens to be an international celebrity started a baseball game through 5 no-hit innings, stays in the game as a hitter, and hit his 50th home run of the season. This happened last night, and it's barely a blip. Like, we led the show about, Tyrod Taylor starting for the Jets, 0-2 Jets, and then, Jake Browning and getting his start for the Bengals and what that looks like for a 2-0 team in Cincinnati. And, the Mets and the Reds are kind of battling it out for a wild card spot. I think your Mets are going to be safe at the end of the day, despite falling off a cliff lately.
I mean, man.
Red Sox blew it last night, too.
But, yeah, and the Yankees were up 10-1 and then won 10-9.
Yeah.
It went from a laugher to a nail-biter. And the Dodgers lost the game, by the way, to the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, they were up 4-0, and the Phillies came all the way back.
Right, and we may be living in a Milwaukee or a Wisconsin world at the end of the day if the Brewers win the World Series and the Packers go on to the Super Bowl. But the long story short is, let me just repeat this. A human being on planet Earth is a starting pitcher in Major League Baseball, tough enough as it is.
Very.
Okay. He throws 5 no-hit innings. And, of course, he's being taken out because, we're ramping him up. Shohei is not going to go. I mean, could he have – I don't know how many pitches he had when they took him out. But it makes no sense. I mean, listen, the playoffs are 10 games away. Keep him ready. Save your powder. Dodgers at some point are going to have to take – could be the Mets. Could be your Metropolitans, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Could be taking on
Let's go.
The only 30-30 player in Major League Baseball right now.
68 pitches for Ohtani.
The guy everybody said was
It's your guy, Juan Soto. And if Jazz Chisholm hits a home run, he'll join him. Shohei Ohtani threw 5 no-hit innings, stayed in the game, and then hit his 50th home run of the season.
That's insane.
How many stolen bases does he have?
On the year?
Yeah. Look that one up.
Let's see.
It's unreal. And we're taking it for granted. We're absolutely taking it for granted right now.
Right.
Us Dodger fans are.
Oh, stop it.
God.
19 steals for
Okay.
Ohtani.
So he could have a 50-20 season, right?
Do you think it's because Shohei's so good, you just kind of used to it? You just expect it.
I guess.
It has to be. Because
I was watching this game last night. It was great.
I'm sure it was. It's 2 great baseball teams, the defending champs, the Philadelphia Phillies, who've been lights out of late.
It was sick. It went to extras. Like the Phillies hit a 3-run homer to take the to go.
It was a great baseball game. I'm sure. But yes, we are taking it for granted. And plus Ohtani isn't like going 7-8 innings. He's still rehabbing it back. Mm-hmm. But he's got enough under his belt to be starting in a playoff game. Man, now that will garner some attention.
Absolutely.
He starts a playoff game and goes 5 because that's all everybody goes anymore in a playoff game. Jack Morris is not walking through that door
Right.
anymore. Okay,
Frank Viola is done.
There's a third time through the order, and that rules the day for most. Like if we're going to see someone from Major League Baseball go 7 innings, who would it be? Scooble, who apparently is to be okay. Your guy Crochet might go 7.
Yep.
Right. Somebody, one of these stellar studs on Seattle, might go 7.
Now, maybe the guy who pitched last night for Philly, Christopher Sanchez.
Okay. Could it be Ohtani ramping it up?
I'd be
Let's
shocked.
get him 80 pitches, 90 pitches. He's sufficient enough. So if he starts a playoff game and pitches like that, you don't even have to go no hit. Any homers? Come on now. But we're taking the time out to talk about it. We have to.
Yeah, I haven't seen it on any other show today.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's it. He's just so good that we're just like, it's like when Steph Curry makes a 3 from 35 and he makes 3 of them. I go, I'm more surprised when he misses.
All right. Yeah, he's throwing 5 no-hit innings and then stays in the game because he can hit pretty well. Oh, and he hits his 50th home run of the season. Yeah. That's nuts.
He's something
We'll
else,
never see it again.
As we head into the final week of the regular season, there is still a lot at stake. Divisions, wild cards, buys, all will be determined this week. I'm going to predict how the week will go for those that are still in it, and we'll figure out who wins their division, who gets in, and who misses out. National League next, and we'll talk about the number 1 seed between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Phillies next week play Miami and play Minnesota. This is great news. This is great news. This is one of the best teams in baseball playing 2 back half of baseball teams. I know Miami's been playing teams tough, but this sets up very well for the Philadelphia Phillies. On top of it, they have done well against these teams this year. I think the Phillies, at the very least, take 2 out of 3 from both Miami and Minnesota, giving them a 4-2 week, getting them to, after, I believe they, between Saturday and Sunday, get a split, a win and a loss. So give me a win there, one more win the rest of the weekend, and then 4 wins next week, getting me to 97 wins for Philadelphia. For the Milwaukee Brewers, next week the Brewers are in San Diego for 3 and then home for Cincinnati. 2 playoff contenders here. So while the Philadelphia Phillies got to play Miami and Minnesota, the Milwaukee Brewers have to face the Padres and the Reds, 2 teams fighting for something. The Brewers this year, they'll be on the road and at home next week, and they have winning records. They have done well in both home games and road games. Obviously, much better at home, one of the best home records. That may actually be the best home record in baseball. So we're feeling good about those games against the Reds and even against the Padres. I'm feeling good. Now, what'll be interesting, the Brewers may take their foot off the gas in game 162, and Cincinnati could still be fighting for a wild card spot. So for that reason, I think Milwaukee gets 2 out of 3 from San Diego and 1 out of 3 from Cincinnati, because I think they take their foot off of the gas on Sunday, which leads you to believe I have the Milwaukee Brewers taking the number 1 seed over the Philadelphia Phillies. They'll have that locked in. They'll have that 2-game lead over the Phillies for the 1 seed heading into Sunday next week, and they will just rest the stars and make sure everybody's healthy for the postseason. All right, so we have the Brewers taking that 1 seed. Let's go to the National League West and talk about what's going on over there. The LA Dodgers currently 87 and 67 as of recording. Still 2 more games to play against the Giants this weekend. A 4-game lead in the West. This time of year, with only a week and a couple of games left to play, that's a lot. This team will be on the road all week next week with 3 in Arizona, where they have split with the Diamondbacks this year, and 3 in Seattle. And remember, they have not played Seattle this year. They're going to be playing a tough Seattle team that could be going right down to the wire, trying to lock in that division and also lock in a bye over the Detroit Tigers. So with that in mind, how do I see this playing out for the Dodgers? Give me 2 games against the Diamondbacks. Give me 1 game against Seattle. One of those first 2 games, I think the Dodgers will take. I think they take their foot off the gas on Sunday. San Diego Padres, 83 and 71 as of recording next week. 3 games against the Brewers, 3 games against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Again, Padres playing teams that have something to play for. This is a Padres team that has done very well at home, 47 and 28. But those games against Milwaukee, I think the Padres can be playing good baseball and still have a tough time. I think they'll get one of those games, and that'll set it up for the Dodgers. Once that happens, once the Padres drop 2 out of 3 to the Brewers, then the Dodgers are safe. And that is another reason why I think the Dodgers will take their foot off the gas on Sunday. I think the Padres get 2 out of 3 from the Diamondbacks, but at the end of the day, this will be decided, I believe, before these 2 teams head into the final series. The Dodgers will take the NL West. So we know the Phillies have the East. That's already been decided. We've got the Brewers in the Central. We've got the Dodgers in the West. It's all about the wild card now.